Every 14 minutes, an older adult dies from a fall in the US. Not a heart attack, not cancer, a fall. After age 60, your body becomes more fragile, your reflexes slower, and recovery far more difficult. But most people still underestimate how dangerous falling can be. It's not just the fall, it's the weeks, months, and even years of decline that often follow. So today, we're going to break down exactly why a simple fall can turn into a life-altering event, and what you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. Let's talk numbers. 1 in 4 Americans aged 65 plus will fall this year. That's over 14 million people. Of those, 3 million will visit the emergency room, 1 million will be hospitalized, over 38,000 will die. But death isn't the only risk. Falls are the #1 cause of loss of independence in older adults. 40% of people who enter a nursing home do so because of a fall injury. Now imagine this. Half of older adults who fall, even if they don't break anything, become so afraid of falling again that they start avoiding activities they once loved. This creates a cycle. Less movement, weaker muscles, higher fall risk. When you're younger, a fall might mean a bruise or a laugh, but after 60, it could mean a hip fracture that keeps you in bed for weeks, a brain injury from hitting your head. A slow, painful recovery that drains your strength and hope. 95% of hip fractures in seniors are caused by falling. And after a hip fracture, 1 in 5 seniors will die within a year, not from the injury itself, but from complications like pneumonia, blood clots, or infections. Even worse, 40% will never walk independently again. A single fall can steal your mobility, your independence, and your joy of life. Margaret was 72, a widow who lived alone in a cozy apartment. She was independent, loved gardening, and played with her grandkids every weekend. One night, she got up to use the bathroom, tripped over a rug, and fell. She broke her hip and hit her head. She lay on the floor for 12 hours before her neighbor noticed her mailbox was still full. She survived. But things changed. She needed a walker, couldn't garden anymore, felt embarrassed, became depressed. She stopped seeing her grandkids as often. Margaret's life changed, not because of illness, but because of a fall. There are several reasons. Muscle loss, sarcopenia. After 50, you lose up to 2% of muscle mass per year without strength training. Poor balance, inner ear issues, neuropathy, and medications can all impair stability. Weaker bones. Osteoporosis makes fractures more likely. Vision decline. Cataracts, poor depth perception, and low lighting are major risks. Medications. Over 100 common medications can cause dizziness or drowsiness. Home hazards. Rugs, clutter, stairs without railings, slippery tiles. Vitamin D deficiency. Weakens both bones and muscles. Seniors who live alone are especially vulnerable. Studies show that lying on the floor for over 1 hour after a fall drastically increases your risk of dehydration, hypothermia, pressure ulcers, kidney failure, death. One study found that people who remained on the floor for over 4 hours were 50% more likely to die within 6 months, even if the fall itself wasn't life-threatening. Worse still, many seniors don't call for help out of fear, embarrassment, or thinking, "I'll be fine." After a fall, many seniors develop a deep fear of falling again. This fear causes social withdrawal, less walking or movement, increased isolation, anxiety, or depression. This condition even has a name, post-fall syndrome, and it becomes a vicious cycle. Fear, inactivity, weaker muscles, higher fall risk. It's not just your body that's affected, it's your confidence, dignity, and mental health. Good news, most falls are preventable. Here's how. Exercise daily. Focus on strength, balance, and flexibility. Tai Chi is proven to reduce falls by up to 55%. See a physical therapist. They can assess your gait, balance, and recommend custom exercises. Get regular eye exams. Update prescriptions yearly. Ask your doctor to review your medications. Remove or adjust those that cause dizziness. Fix home hazards. Remove rugs. Add grab bars. Increase lighting. Use non-slip mats in the bathroom. Wear proper footwear. No slippers, no high heels. Supportive shoes only. Consider a medical alert system. If you live alone, this could save your life. If you have aging parents or grandparents, visit regularly. Help make their home safer. Encourage physical activity. Talk about their fears. Don't dismiss them. Suggest smart devices like voice assistants or fall detectors. Check in daily, even just a 1-minute call. Falls don't just affect the person, they impact the whole family. A fall after 60 is not just an accident, it's a warning, a turning point. But it doesn't have to be the end of the story. With the right mindset, preparation, and support, you can avoid becoming a statistic. Take action today. Talk to your doctor. Move your body. Check your home. Because one small step now can prevent a devastating fall later. And if you love someone over 60, help them take that step too.